I don't know how to intro a video. The point of this video is to tell you about 3 series that I came up with to try to get me to enjoy life again. Yay! So since the pandemic, basically, I've been having a little bit of a rough go at enjoying anything. Really, I think I might have some slight agoraphobia at this point. I don't know. But anyway, I kind of just go to work and then come home and then I lay in bed all day, and that's not good. That's not good. So I'm trying to find ways to bring joy back into my life, and I thought maybe some other people are struggling like this too, and maybe this will help you find things to enjoy too. So I have three things that I wanted to introduce you to that are going to be ongoing series on this channel. It's not going to be the sole focus of this channel, these projects. These are just like ongoing things that I wanted to do to bring joy into my life again. So yeah. Number 1, I went to school for film and television production and also film and media studies. These are my associate's degrees. Not to brag, but yeah. In 2020, I went back to school because it was like pandemic. I'm not doing anything else. I might as well get a bachelor's degree. Yeah, I know. So I did that and I got a bachelor's degree. I graduated in December of last year, December 2022, and I got a bachelor's in film and media studies. I'm sorry, that was the cup. I got a bachelor's in film and media studies, and since then, the way my school was set up, the semesters were split into 2. So there was 2 miniature semesters per semester, so it was 7.5 weeks per class. So it went by really fast. So sometimes it felt like I wasn't really earning anything, even though I had multiple professors over multiple years tell me that I was a really good student, blah, 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 blah. I have imposter syndrome, and then also watching people on YouTube and TikTok talk about films, they use bigger words than me, so they sound more intelligent. So that got me even more into the imposter syndrome thing, and yeah, so I started thinking I am dumb and I don't deserve this degree, even though I graduated summa cum laude and with a 4.0 and blah, blah, blah. Bragging, bragging, bragging. Anyway, I watched like hundreds of movies over the last 2 years. This year, I've watched 3 movies total, and all 3 of those movies were in January. So I studied film because I love film, and now I was so burnt out that I haven't watched any movies. So a few years ago, I came up with this idea. I wanted to watch all the movies on the AFI Top 100 Films list, and then I realized there's 2. So I decided to take those lists, compile them into one, and then put them into this cup, this thing that I keep playing with. They're all in here. And then pull one out every week or whatever, and then do what I did in school, which is like research the film, research like backstory to the film, and then like watch it and give my own interpretation and feedback and what I thought and blah, 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 blah. We'll go into that in the in the video about this specifically, but this is just a background kind of video. So yeah, this is just to get me back into watching movies again and enjoying movies again, because that's why I studied film, was because I enjoy movies and I enjoy making them and watching them and learning about them. That's project number 1. It's been in the works the longest and I really want to get started. I already pulled the first movie, I just have not gotten around to finishing making that video. So project number 2 is that I have been struggling to like myself and find joy in life, and over the pandemic I gained a significant amount of weight. You can see it here in my face, honestly. Filming this is kind of hard because I don't really like looking at myself right now, but we're working on that. So project number 2 was to start enjoying the little things and finding beauty in the everyday and romanticizing my life. In 2019, I think, I read the first Anne of Green Gables book, and then I read the second and third one, and then like a month or 2 ago I binged the Anne with an E series, and I was just like, you know what, I read the first 3 and they always bring me joy, and this show brought me joy, so who better to learn how to romanticize life and find the joy in the little things than Anne Shirley Cuthbert. So I went and I decided to buy the entire series. There's 6 of them plus 2 that are about her children, I guess. So I have all 8 of them. The plan was to read the books and then annotate them and like highlight things that make me happy and like character descriptions and stuff. I'm not a writer, but like the things about these books that bring me joy and stuff. So to learn from Anne, to romanticize my life and stuff. So that's that plan. Also, I found this on Etsy. It's a little hole punch bookmark where you punch out each book as soon as you finish reading it. Project number 2, Romanticize Life via Anne of Green Gables. Project number 3 is, I think, what's going to bring me the most joy, potentially, and I'm already the most excited about, because as soon as I started thinking about it, I wrote literally like 36 ideas of what I could do with this immediately. Like in a notebook, I wrote 36 potential video ideas so quickly. So I think this is potentially going to be the best one for me personally, and it's time sensitive kind of, which is why I'm filming this today. But that is a Pirates of the Caribbean series. If you don't know, Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite everything ever. Captain Jack Sparrow is my favorite character. I relate to him a lot, and Pirates of the Caribbean, my favorite. The ride, the movies, the books, all of it, I love it so much. My friends call me Pirate Alley. Like, if you know one thing about me, it's Pirates of the Caribbean. So, if you didn't know, Pirates of the Caribbean came out in 2003. It is now 2023. This year, the Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl turns 20 years old. It's been 20 years. It's been 20 years since we were introduced to Captain Jack Sparrow, the greatest pirate ever to sail the 7 seas. Yeah, so I just decided to do a video series about talking about Pirates of the Caribbean, maybe real pirates at some point, but mostly Pirates of the Caribbean and like movie facts. And this idea came about because I was watching the Prop Culture thing on Disney Plus, and they had an episode about Pirates of the Caribbean that was so disappointingly lackluster to me. It didn't, they did so little. There's so much more that they could have gone into that they just didn't, and that disappointed me. So I was like, I could do this, and I could do this so much better. So yeah, that's how this idea was born, and I am really excited about it. The anniversary of Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl is technically, the Disneyland release is June 28th, I believe, and the United States release is in July. I'm not entirely sure on that date, but I will look it up and I will have more information later. But yeah, this video was just me introducing you to 3 main ideas for series that I wanted to do and to bring joy into my life. And yeah, I'll do another video of like introducing myself and then videos for each of these projects individually. So hopefully putting it on YouTube will get me to actually do the stuff. But yeah, that's it. This is gonna fall off the wall. I need to fix it. So goodbye. See you later, alligator. I was talking to myself before this video, and I was like, how do I say hi to people normally? And then I was like, I don't. I say it, whatever they say to me, back to me. So a lot of times people say welcome in, and I'll say welcome in back. Even though they're welcoming me in, I say back to them.